Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In our last video we took on the Fighting Dojo as well as gym leader Sabrina and got ourselves the Marsh Badge along with the rare fighting type Pokemon Hitmonlee. So now we're going to be continuing on our quest, and to do that we'll be heading south to Fuchsia City. So we'll be getting a chance to battle that Snorlax that was just beyond Celadon City. And as we do, remember as always to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for more notifications. All of your support is greatly appreciated for the growth of the channel. Now let's talk to this lady here. There really is nothing like a hot cup of tea to go with your pewter crunchies. Yeah, I wouldn't know since I don't really drink tea all that much, or know what pewter crunchies would taste like, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, we're just flying around on our Charizard. Yeah, we look so cool doing that. Oh, and there was a Pidgey back there that just spawned right outside the map. How often do you think that happens? Alright, now let's use the Poke Flute. I always did like the sound the Poke Flute makes in the games. Yep, and up goes Snorlax. Snorlax woke up. Snorlax is looking at you, and it looks hungry. Hey, Multi-Griffin! Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Mr. Fuji. There's something I forgot to mention when I gave you the Poke Flute. Oh, perfect timing! You see, this Pokemon is called Snorlax. It's been known to attack the first thing it sees after waking up. It thinks what it sees is food. Since it can be pretty dangerous, please help it calm down by battling it with your Pokemon. Once you defeat it, it will become more docile. You should be able to catch it, just like any other Pokemon. Alright, Snorlax mistook you for food and attacked. Alright, and both Snorlax in the Kanto region are much like the legendary Pokemon that we'll be facing as we travel around, requiring us to battle it before we can catch them. Alright, and this Snorlax is level 34. Alright, and 2 Zippy Zaps in a row, and now Snorlax is weak enough to catch it. Alright, I'll go ahead and take my chance and throw an Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3. Figured it wouldn't be that easy. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to use my Master Ball on a Pokemon like Snorlax. I'm going to save that bad boy for when we take on Mewtwo in Cerulean Cave. Of course, that won't be for until much later down the line, so it doesn't really matter to us right here and now. And at least now we've managed to catch ourselves a Snorlax. The sleeping Pokemon, a normal type. It will eat anything, even if the mood happens to be a little moldy. It never gets an upset stomach. Yeah, I think there are a lot of people who would love to have a quality like that. Oh my, Multi-Griffin, that was impressive! There are other Pokemon out there that will try to attack trainers just as Snorlax did. When facing such a Pokemon, the best thing to do is to defeat it, then catch it. Remember, defeat, then catch, in that order. Well, I'll see you later then. Yeah, thanks for the advice, Mr. Fuji. Yeah, see you around. Alright, let's explore around up here first. Now I'll take this opportunity to catch a Doduo. Alright. Hang on. Let's switch over to a Great Ball. Ooh, an excellent throw. Yeah, I think I've gotten the hang of using the Joy-Con to throw Pokeballs now. Or, again, I should say. Now we've caught ourselves a Doduo. And both Blastoise and Paris have leveled up. Yeah, no new evolutions for Paris just yet. But at least we've managed to register Doduo to the Pokédex. The twin bird Pokemon, a normal and flying type. It switches wing. Its short wings hang on. Its short wings make flying difficult. Instead, this Pokemon runs at high speed on developed legs. Yeah, sort of like how an ostrich does. Yeah, I'll go ahead and help myself to this item here, a PP up. Alright, I don't need Eradicate, so I'll check out back here. Alright, what have you got to say, old man? Good effort! It's not many who make it up here. Oh yeah, because of the Snorlax. Okay. Oh, and now we're flying high in the sky now. Yeah, but I'll wanna get my go inside that house there. At least we got Rhyhorn to ride on. Yeah, I kind of like how they kept that Easter egg from the X and Y games. How we can ride certain Pokemon. Alright, let's talk to this girl here. Oh dear, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone here. I'll make it up to you with this. Ooh, TM14 Fly. Nice. TM14 is Fly. The user flies up in the sky and attacks on the next turn. Please put it to good use. Yeah, I think if we can, we'll most certainly will. Alright, let's talk to these guys. What do you want? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to battle you. So, what have you got to challenge us with, punk guy Lau? Okay, so he's got himself an Onix. Not good for Pikachu since it doesn't have any moves that are good against Onix. Oh wait, I forgot about Iron Tail. Oh well. Guess that's my fault for being too hasty. Yeah. Alright, now let's go in with a Razor Leaf. And taking down his Onix in one hit. Yeah, I can't remember if he had more Pokemon than that. Okay, and he has a Muck. No problem, I'll just switch over to Rhyhorn and use Drill Run. Yeah, I kind of like how some of the Pokemon in the original games all had similar cries, like how Charizard and Rhyhorn had almost eerily similar cries, and that Sludge attack poisoned us. And I only fired off a Thunderbolt, which didn't do too much damage there. And coming at us with a Screech now. Yeah, but let's see how you deal with Drill Run. Okay, sizable damage there. I'll gladly take that. Yeah, close-up of Rhyhorn's face there. And I keep forgetting to go and top off my antidote supply, especially with the next gym being a poison-type gym. Okay, don't you dare laugh. Why not? I mean, you were pretty rude to us and we put you in your place, so naturally we should laugh. Okay, well at least we have a full heal. No, I don't want to use it on Blastoise, I want to use it on Rhyhorn. Okay. Now then, I'll go ahead and sort out my items. At least this way everything is in order. Yeah, nothing I can use for as far as the stones go. Nice Pokemon! Hand it over! How about no? If you want your own Pikachu, go and catch one yourself, Koji. Alright, you're coming at us with Eradicate now. Guess we'll have to put you in your place, then. Yeah, I gotta remember, once we get to Fuchsia City, I've gotta go and buy up some antidotes. And for now, I'll go ahead and use Payday as much as I can to try and rake in as much cash as I can. And Koji's Raticate here is sticking with Hyper Fang. Yep, and on the third Payday, that's one Raticate going down. Alright, next up is Coughing. I think this time I'll go with Charizard. Yeah, a quick flamethrower from it should be able to one-shot his Coughing. Now then, let's see what we can do here. Okay, or we can use Iron Tail, and it avoided us. Alright, let's go ahead and go in with Flamethrower now. Yeah, one shot. Nice. Okay, a Rhyhorn next. At least that's something different. Yeah, punk guys like these guys like to use poison type Pokemon, as well as I think steel types, and maybe a few dark types. Of course, since the Kanto generation didn't have any dark type Pokemon introduced, that's kind of a moot point there. And that takes care of his Rhyhorn. Knockout! Yeah, forget it. Who needs your Pokemon? Yeah, your Pokemon can be just as strong, Koji. You just gotta work with them. Hey, you just bumped me! No, I'm pretty sure I just casually walked up to you and started talking to you. Hideo. Okay, and you're gonna send out an Arbok. Alright, let's go in with a Zippy Zap. Alright. Almost a one-hit KO. Even with a critical hit. But then again, the critical hit is part of the Zippy Zap, so no point in crying over that. And once again, I'll use Payday to try to rake in a little extra cash. And Paris is at level 22 now. And I think I'll stick with Pikachu, just to take out his Fearow. Alright, let's go in with a Thunderbolt. Yeah, down goes Firo. Kaboom! Yeah. Yeah. A long time ago, we used to ride bikes all up and down this route. So lame. Oh, I guess you don't do that anymore? Okay, okay, now that we've got all that taken care of, I'll go ahead and switch over to Rhyhorn so we can travel on foot or on land for a bit. Nothing on Charizard. I mean, it'll save some time with any trainer battles that we might encounter along this next route, but I'd rather avoid them if at all possible. Yeah, I just love how we look when riding Rhyhorn. Oh, hang on, I forgot to talk to the people in this house. Pokemon Road is a downhill path leading to the sea. You should have a nice little hike along it with your favorite Pokemon. Yeah, that sounds like a nice idea. There are certain Pokemon that will fly while carrying their trainer on their backs. Because Pokemon Road is so wide and safe, it's possible to fly practically freely there too. Yeah, we experienced that a little bit with Charizard. Now, who are you two? I'm meeting with a friend to go see some of the Pokemon on Pokemon Road. I finally asked her out. I'm going on a date on Pokemon Road. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, to each their own. Whether she considers this a date or not is totally up to her. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's assistants. Professor Oak told me that if your Pokédex has good data on 40 species of Pokemon, I'm to give you a special ball set U. So, Multi-Griffin, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 40 species of Pokemon? Yeah, I'd say so. We've got at least 60 in my Pokédex. Great! You have caught 68 species of Pokemon. Congratulations. Then here you go. Ah, sweet! 30 Ultra Balls! That'll come in handy. It's very easy to catch Pokemon with an Ultra Ball. As for a Pokemon that makes it even easier to catch a Pokemon than an Ultra Ball, well, I hear Sylph Company may or may not be working on just such a thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that those rumors are true since we've got the Master Ball in our bag, so... So, yeah. Now, we'll be needing to pay real close attention to Pikachu's tail here. Alright, and it looks like we can't avoid this, this one camper guy here, so we'll just have to battle him. Whoa! Yeah, as you wish there, buddy. Alright, Camper Reuben. Okay, and you're starting things off with a Psyduck. Alright, then we'll go in with our Pikachu. Alright, let's start things off with Thunderbolt. And a one-hit KO. Now we just have to take down Reuben's second Pokemon, which is another Psyduck. Okay, nothing a second Thunderbolt can't fix. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, and it landed a critical hit. Oh, nice, Pikachu. Alright, and Charizard's up to level 43 now. I think I'll pass on Slash this time. Okay, and now we've defeated Ruben. The coat is so shiny. Yeah, thanks. We try to take good care of our Pokemon here. Ahead is Pokemon Road. You can stroll or enjoy battles here. Yeah, sound advice there, Ruben, but I think we'll be focusing more on trying to travel down the path while avoiding any unnecessary trainer battles. Alright, and there's a Doduo. Ooh, Eevee! Yes, I'll go ahead and... Yes, I'll gladly take an Eevee. Oh, it's just prancing up to us. How nice of you, Eevee. Alright, and an excellent throw. Nice. Awesome, and our first Pokeball, too. Or first Great Ball, I should say. But it's the fact is that we caught it, so why get all up in arms and whatever Pokeball it is. Alright, Eevee, the evolution Pokemon, a normal type. It can go into a variety of forms, or it can evolve into a variety of forms. Eevee's genes are the key to solving the mysteries of Pokemon evolution. Yeah, and as you know, we're definitely going to need 3 Eevee in order to complete the Pokédex, since we'll need Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. Alright, there goes another Great Ball. 2, 3. Ah, so close. I think I'll switch to a Ultra Ball next. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Still. Alright. Okay, a great throw now. 1, 2, 3. Got it. And since it won't matter which Eevee form which stone we'll use on our 3 Eevees, it won't matter. We can just use whichever stone we want on whichever Eevee. Yeah, avoiding the Doduo. And there's our 3rd Eevee. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Almost. Come on. 1, 2. Not even 3 shakes. And this Eevee is pretty energetic. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Almost. Alright, an excellent throw. Now, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Alright, now that we've got all 3 Eevees that we need, we just have to... I'll try to make it to Fuchsia City before I do any evolutions. Alright, so far we haven't been challenged by any other trainers. Oh, and there's a coach trainer, but I think when I go back to do some grinding, I'll challenge him again. Okay, and 5 silver pinap berries. Actually, since we're here, I'll go ahead and challenge him. But before that, I'll go ahead and heal up our Pokemon. Okay. Topping off both Pikachu and Venusaur. Pokemon Road is soothing, isn't it? Huh? Oh, I spaced out. Sorry. I'm a coach trainer. Do you want to have a battle? Yeah, let's battle. Okay, I'm ready. And so are we. Grantley. Alright, and you've got 3 Pokemon on you, so... So, let's see about taking you down. Alright. First up is his Fearow, that goes down in 1 Thunderbolt. Very good. Next up is Beedrill. I'll switch over to Charizard. Yeah, I wonder what kind of items that Grantley will give us once we defeat him. Alright, and down goes Beedrill. Alright, and his final Pokemon is Sandslash. So a good opportunity for Venusaur to get in there. I just love the taste of water. Okay. And with 1 Petal Dance, Sandslash is toast. You're strong. You're great. Thanks for the kind words there, Grantley. It was fun. I think you'll be able to put this to good use. Oh, TM58 Drill Run. Oh, yeah, I guess that's something those 3 Pokemon had in common. That they can all use Drill Run. It's this drilly move that has a higher chance of scoring a critical hit. Yeah, thanks for that, Grantley, so... Ooh, Ponyta! I'll gladly take that. Alright. And an excellent throw. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Now if we can catch a Rapidash while we're on this route, we won't have to grind up Ponyta. Paris is at level 24. Shouldn't be too much longer. And I was right. It's evolving right here and now. Alright, and as I said before, I'll swap out Parasect for Venonat. Yeah, now that we've got ourselves Parasect, the Mushroom Pokemon, a bug and grass type. The bug host is drained of energy by the mushroom on its back. The mushroom appears to do all the thinking. Yeah, I guess that's where the... Yeah, parasitic mushrooms. And now we've added Ponyta to the Pokédex as well. The Fire Horse Pokemon, a fire type. Capable of jumping incredibly high, its hooves and sturdy legs absorb the impact of a hard landing. Yeah, that would definitely be come in handy. Yeah, hopefully we can catch Rapidash while we're here. Well, there's a Psyduck, but we won't need that. Alright, let's grab this. Ah, a nugget. I'll always take a nugget. And a lot of trainers here. Okay, and a super repel. Alright, and now we've made it on to Route 18. Yeah, taking it all the way up to here. Alright, and you're just telling us where that up ahead is Pokemon Road. And who are you? In Fuchsia City, each resident helps raise the city's Pokemon. It said that in the guidebook. Oh, so it's sort of something like a community project, huh? Yeah, I can get behind that. It'd be a lot of work, sure, but ultimately rewarding. And I'll take on those two guys when I go back to take on the trainers on Pokemon Road. Yeah, so let's go and heal up and talk to the people of Fuchsia City. Alright, healing up with Nurse Joy here. There, now everyone's back to full health. Now let's start talking around. Oh, it's our favorite tamer guy. Alright, what have you got to teach us now? Floaty Fall and Splishy Splash. Oh wait, we forgot Floaty Fall before. What does Splishy Splash do? The user charges a huge wave with electricity and hits the opposing Pokemon with the wave. This may also leave the opposing Pokemon with paralysis. I think I'll pass for now. I see. If you change your mind, please come back. Yeah, thanks for the offer, though. If you're working on a Pokédex, you should visit the Go Park Complex. Yeah, we'll be doing that in the next video. There's a narrow trail that leads west out of Viridian City, right? You've heard. Have you seen it? It leads to the Pokemon League, the organization that governs all Pokemon trainers. Yeah, we tried getting through there, but the guards wouldn't let us. You can't become a great trainer by raising just one of your Pokemon to be super strong. You've got to develop your whole team evenly, but that's no easy task either. Well, with the experience share mechanic that we've got going on, it's not too much of an issue. Do you have a ground-type Marowak? If possible, I'd like to trade my Marowak for it. Yeah, I'll trade you my Marowak. Are you mentally prepared for the trade? Alright then. Alright, Genmar. Okay, so it's Fuchsia City that has the trainer that trades a Alolan Marowak for a Cantonian one. Yeah, and Marowak from Alola are Fire and Ghost types. Whoopee! I love Ground-type Marowak. Let's trade again when we have the chance. Yeah, let's do that. Sometime. Alright, let's talk to you guys first. A forgetful old man used to live here, but I heard he moved to Route 12. Okay. It sure is convenient having a Pokemon Center next door, but it means my rent is really high. Yeah, I guess that would be the downside to having such a luxury close by. The Safari Zone has the playful park out in front. Out back is the Go Park Complex. Yeah, there we can catch Pokemon that I transfer over from that we can transfer over from Pokemon Go. You've met Bill? He's my grandson. He always liked rare things, even as a child. Yeah, who doesn't like rare things? The Safari Zone's warden may be old, but he's still in great health. Though his teeth are all false, to be fair. Well, if he had issues with his teeth sometime prior to our visit here, then that's understandable. My big brother Bill's job is transferring Pokemon so people can send Pokemon to one another. He's the one who developed the box system. Oh, and you know the Go Park Complex? He made that too, with some professor from a faraway region. Yeah, I wonder if that professor from a faraway region is Professor Willow. But we'll be tackling the Go Park Complex in the next video, as I said, along with the Fuchsia Gym. And here's Jesse and James. We heard there are lots of rare Pokemon in that Go Park place, so we came to check it out for ourselves. But it was all so complicated. App this and connectivity that. It was so creepy we had to get out of there. Meow. Why can't I just trip over a get-rich-quick scheme already? Oh yeah, I think we all feel that way, Jesse. Feels like I just kicked something really hard. Could it be some kind of treasure? At last, our big score. Let's see what it is. Heave ho! Alright, and what have you two got? Wow, just look at that shine. It must be some amazing treasure. As if. Yuck! What are these? Some kind of gold teeth? Teeth? No matter how gold they are, some things just aren't worth the effort. And Jesse just noticed us. Ah, it's the twerp. What are you doing here? Never mind that. Take these off our hands. Okay, and she just forced the gold teeth onto us. We're busy, so you take care of whatever those are for us. That's right. Now it's time for our fantastic getaway. Yeah, you two better run. Now, let's take a look all around Fuchsia City. This empty house was borrowed and repurposed as a place to share information, but with all these experts around, the place feels a little tense. Yeah, I guess some people just don't want to agree on certain things. There are ways you can get special bonuses when you catch a Pokemon. Number 1, time your throw to land when the ring is small. Number 2, catch them with your first throw, and so on. You'll get lots of good things out of it, such as extra XP points. You're more likely to find an item after catching a Pokemon if you feed it a pineapple berry first, right? You've noticed that too, right? Yeah, I'd say we have. If you catch a Pokemon of the same species, the chance of you finding an item after catching them increases. I go for Geodude and Onix myself. Bahaha! Yeah, good for you there, hiker buddy. If you catch the same Pokemon species over and over, you'll get a catch combo. If you keep it going, I hear you'll be more likely to run into shiny Pokemon. Yeah, that would be nice. But unfortunately, I don't really have the patience to do any shiny hunting, so I just leave that all up to luck. Alright, and back here is just a super lure, so we'll go ahead and take that. Now let's talk to the people inside the house next to us next. Hang on, what did the mailbox say? Home of the Safari Zone Warden. Okay, I guess... Alright, I guess these are your gold teeth. You gave the gold teeth to the warden. The warden popped in his teeth. Yuck! They're all sandy and gritty. Anyway, thanks, Sonny. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word that I said. Not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office, even. Let me give you something for your trouble. Alright, the safari set. That'll come in handy. Well, as far as fashion goes. And here, I'll teach you something neat. A secret technique called strong push. Yeah, and there goes Pikachu. What's this, Sonny? You'd rather have your Pokemon learn the secret technique? Well, I suppose it makes no difference to me. Now come this way and have a look. You sometimes find big blocks like this one in caves and other such places, right? You can push them around if you take a moment to gather up your strength first. The trick is this. Herk! You grit your teeth as hard as you can. If you've got them, then all at once, just let her rip. Yeah, and that was a serious shove there, man. And Pikachu's learned strong push. Woo-wee! Look at that, learning strong push in just one go. Your Pikachu is a clever one, Sonny. Yeah, thanks for the kind words there, Warden. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use strong push on this block here. Alright, what have you got for us? Oh, and there's a Diglett. Dig. Okay, and it gave us a nugget. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's all we can do here, so let's just continue looking around. Now, we didn't talk to this girl here. Lapras sure is wonderful, but where can you catch one? Yeah, definitely wouldn't be easy, that's for sure. Given how rare and endangered Lapras is. Have you tried using an X speed? It temporarily boosts a Pokemon's speed in battle. Where are all the souvenirs promoting the Go Parks? No t-shirts? No snow globes? Not even a paltry postcard or two? Yeah, for theme parks like the Go Complex, it's always wise for the owners to have some souvenirs handy, just in case there's some guests that want to have a little something to take home with them. Alright, now that we've got our... Now, I'll go ahead and top off our antidote supply. Yeah, 20 might be overdoing it just a smidge, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Alright, what more could we possibly make use of? I guess a few more Ultra Balls can't hurt. Alright, and 4 Premier Balls. Alright, and I'll go ahead and take 99 Pokeballs. There we go. Now we can continue exploring Fuchsia City. Let's check back here right quick. Alright, that's Route 15. I'll probably explore that route outside of recording. Alright, your name's Eric. Where's Sarah? I'd said I'd meet her here to catch Pokemon, but all I'm catching is some weird looks. Well, I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Pikachu! Alright, and it looks like Pikachu is wasting no time in going to play with the Pokemon here. Slow. Yeah, and there's Kangaskhan. Kanga! Yeah, Pikachu's impressed with Kangaskhan. Running around with Growlithe and Vulpix. There's Chansey in the back. And here comes a Tauros charging in. Bruh! And Pikachu's scared. And there's a Psyduck with a Cubone, or with a Kabuto in the pool there. P. Oh, I'm glad you like everything here. Alright, let's talk to the Lapras here. This Lapras is getting on in age, but it's still a real beauty, wouldn't you say? We used to ride on waves and travel the whole wide world together. Splash! Lapras can't swim like it used to, so we'll stay here together. Thank you for listening. Yeah, Lapras is a good Pokemon, and you should cherish every moment you've got with it. As a thanks, I'll teach you the secret technique Sea Skim. With this technique, you can travel on water. Now Pikachu wants to learn this secret technique. Pika-Pee! Ha! Your Pikachu wants to learn it as well. I'm not sure if it can learn it. It's not a water type. Pika-Pee! You look determined, just like my Lapras. Okay, I'll teach you the technique then. Alright, thanks so much, man. Now, you have to keep your balance on the water. Lower the center of gravity and keep balance with your upper body. And Pikachu's on a surfboard. Yeah, this will come in handy with exploring previous routes. You did great. I'll give you that board too. Ride waves and travel the whole wide world together. Yeah, thanks so much, man. I hope you and your Pikachu will stay good friends for a long time. I'm sure we will. Kaboo. Frumph. Yeah, we're seeing a whole lot of rare Pokemon around here. Alright, nothing back here, so I'll just continue looking around. Maybe we can find that Sarah guy that guy was looking for. Oh, there's a Voltorb back there. That Pokeball over there, were you wanting that? Well, so was I. Huh? That's actually a Pokemon? Yeah, of course it is. No orb. Yeah, it's a Voltorb. Now, let's head in here and talk to whoever's here. I thought I caught a glimpse of something gold and shiny out towards Route 19. Maybe it was some kind of buried treasure? Probably the gold teeth for the warden. Yeah, you probably should have dug it up and brought it back to him. We nicknamed the warden Slowpoke, because, you know, he has that vacant look like a slowpoke. Warden Slowpoke is very knowledgeable about Pokemon. He even has some fossils of Pokemon I've never seen. Alright, and who are you? Ever since Warden Slowpoke went fishing the other day, it's been hard to understand him. All he does is mumble and moan. Maybe his age is finally getting to him? Or the fact that his teeth fell out and and no one bothered to help him. Alright, and here's the Go Park complex. But we'll be doing this in the next video, along with the Fuchsia Gym. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And remember, as always, to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for more notifications. All of your support is greatly appreciated for the growth of the channel. And until next time, peace out.